Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome back to this menu. Yeah, I have to mute the game in the background. We're about there and there. So here we are. Where are? Oh, okay, right, okay. So thanks everyone for joining me. It is Saturday evening. I don't normally stream at this time, but hey, you know, life on the edge, what can I say? So we're exploring Progress Town. I had no idea until I started this what I was doing. I'd forgotten. It's been less than a week since we played, but yeah, Progress Town. So this is where the corruption that has infested the Clockwork Kingdom originated from. We don't know what happened precisely. But yeah, these people had a bit of a torrid time and were like, you know, basically held up and did the best that they could, but eventually were overwhelmed. And there's some pretty harrowing logs that we read last time. Let's just continue. Well, let's just have a look and see what we're... Get the full... Sorry about why we're here, because we're basically looking for someone's memories. There he is. Okay. So, we're looking for Claxton Frost, who has become Horace Metcalf. But Horace Metcalf has lost all memory, being a Darkstar mercenary, and I have to cure his amnesia. And his bottled visions point to the ruined city of Progress, which was quarantined after falling prey to the corruption. Search the city for clues to his past. That's what we're doing. I don't think there's anything in particular here other than that. We're just kind of looking around. So this is the way in. Hello, Sel. How you doing? How you doing? So we were allowed in. I forget how we did that. This might be a secret door. I get the feeling this might open. To get onto there, maybe. We can't do anything here yet. I know we got a couple of keys, didn't we? So that one we've just got. Very nice. Which leads out here to get this. A music box cylinder. Slender brass cylinder bristling with tiny needles. Designed to fit a clockwork music box. Horace Metcalf might know more. The early machinists imagined a new kind of everyday luxury. Bread for all, but roses too. Well, that's good. That's probably what we're after. Still, we haven't... There's still areas that in here that we can look around, so let's do that. But it seems like we've got what we wanted from here. I didn't get a journal update, though. I think I've read this. Yeah, dictating. Yeah, that's very nice. So that was from the guy who was kind of leading the resistance out here. And there was another guy up here who was like the person in charge. Let's get my bearings again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, and that's that. Yeah, okay. So see, bad things have happened here. And then this led again, just getting my bearings again. Up here where we got this, which is probably a key. I still think there's things here that we can find. There was a back way in there, the use of which is of dubious use. I watched Honor Among Thieves and Return to Living Dead yesterday. Good movies, very different approach to visual effects in each. So I know Return of the Living Dead, or at least I'm pretty sure I'll have seen that, but Honor Among Thieves, I'm less sure I've seen. Yeah, got 12 out of 15 lockpicks, that's good. Have I been up there? I don't think so. Oh, of course I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. And yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, D&D movie. Yeah, I've seen that. Without Jeremy Irons. Yeah, more's the pity, right? Hi, Gary. And Return of the Living Dead. So which one is that? Yeah, Honor Among Thieves is a fun movie. Alright, this has a triangle on it. So I don't think I've been up here, have I? Have I been down here? I think this is just... I think I have been down here. Yeah, doing well, Gary. Doing well. Been a little bit out of sorts last 24 hours or so, but yeah, it's a penny farthing. What do you guys call this, right? Because I'm sure. I don't know how widespread these were, but in England or Britain or the UK, we call these penny farthings after the old money, because basically you had a penny, which is the small wheel, and a farthing, which is the big wheel, and sort of old style money. But obviously that's the UK, so I mean, what would you call this if you're not from the UK? If you even had them. Zombies Need to Eat Brain, 80s movies, lots of punk. Was it the... Yeah, is it the shopping centre one? Unicycle. Yeah, no, it's not unicycle, is it? Because there's two wheels, so it can't be. Penny farthing. Okay. Yeah, it's not a unicycle because it's got two wheels. Okay, that was easy. Fine all. Good. I've seen that. No, the shopping centre is Dawn of the Dead. Okay. I will have seen it because there was a time... Oh, this goes back over to that. There was a time when I really got into those movies and watched them all, but it was many years ago. Elixir of Luck. It's like is that another new item? That is pretty crazy. I don't know where I would find this. Concoction that makes the user slightly better at everything by boosting their attributes for a limited time. So I probably just boost everything by one. That's kind of cool, actually. Used heavily by the criminal gangs of Slev, they call this elixir lucky despite it being more of a magical stimulant. I think I might have seen that before, but... So if we're ever short of anything by one, like we need to bash something but we need strength 5 or whatever, we can do that. Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, those are separate from Return of the Living Dead stuff. Them is confusing now. I know. I read once on Wikipedia that a person who worked on Night of the Living Dead went off and made their own stuff. It is a bit confusing. Ooh, hello, Deviant. Right, Deviant's here. We have to leave. Every time you've come in previously, I've just been stopping. Luckily this time, I'm just getting started, so you are very welcome to hang out. And yeah, hope you're good. Okay, we've got in there as well. So what is this? A rare ring of health, plus 80 health. That is quite a bit. A genuine health ring from ancient... Woof. Expertly restored by a master jeweler. Despite its age, the potency of this enchantment is a testament to the advanced magic of the surface kingdoms. So plus 80 health is significant. I don't think I'm going to have it, but do we have any like numbers we can refer to? Yeah, so my health is 154, so that is quite the bonus. That's like plus 30%. But I don't think it's anything that I need to wear. I have no... I'm still... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, that works. So we've... So I might as well wear that. We've got the Ring of the Snake, which makes us immune to poison. I don't know what... Yeah, I shouldn't maybe have been using that because we've got the barter ring there. Or stamina. Boosts the stamina of its wearer. Let's put the ring, the health ring on. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, okay, that's a bit of a difference. Wow. I think we've got a spell that, yeah, we can cast to... Which Return, okay. I think a younger me would have liked Return of the Living Dead because the very goofy tone. I like that I can like and appreciate the tone now. I wonder why the City of Progress had to be covered in guns. Upside down cannons. Right, feels like we're almost done. Is that down there? And then, yeah, we have that, which is weird. It doesn't seem to go anywhere, though. Can skirt along the ramparts. On Everyone Thieves is a great movie, very witty and funny dialogues. Yeah, and very, very D&D. Like, you can... The thing I liked about it is that you can see a lot of mechanics of the game in it, which is one part, but also that you could... That's just how, like, games of D&D work. So, players were playing those characters. Which I think they kind of nailed quite well. It wasn't... It's not a super serious movie, but then D&D isn't a super serious game. So, what is the Honorable Series? Yeah, 2000 did it was special. Actually, straight to a movie sequel was pretty good. Yeah, there's 3, isn't there? There was 3 D&D movies in the past. Nice. And yeah, I think they were both better than the big budget one. I'm sure there's a door we haven't... Was it here? This is it, isn't it? Alright, let's drop down to that. Nice. Good rolls today. Glorious silk. Very good. Yeah, I enjoy bad movies, but films like Hawk the Slayer, I enjoy a bit more because it was never going to be any good. Like it was as good as it could have been with the budget they had and whatever. You know, like they did the best that they could, and yeah, they made a terrible movie, but it's a fun terrible movie that was always going to be a terrible movie, right? I think we've been here. Yep, that's a triangle. Just noticed that now. But films like Red Sonja, Conan the Destroyer, Dungeons and Dragons, right? They're so bad they're good, but it is a shame because they could have actually been good if they'd have been made differently, because they had the potential, I guess. Whereas some films are always just, you know, going to fit into that category, and yeah. And I wonder like how it is to be like an actor, or at least anyone on those kind of films, like what the feel is about them. Yes. Oh no, we've been here as well, I think. Like they probably know that it's a, you know, they're making a bad film, but they still have to do a good job of it because it's their job. Yeah, I don't have to do that. Okay, so I think we've actually seen everything here, so we can head back. Pretty sure we've conquered the town of Progress. Think of all the green screens these days. It's just how films are made now, right? Ball stuff. Yeah. I mean, Dungeon Siege is another one, right? That has an amazing cast. The wrong cast, but obviously they had money with it, and yeah. Hi, Becca. How you doing, Becca? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? All right, we're done. Yeah, let's go. Pretty sure that's it. I don't remember there being anything out here, because it's just a bunch of like odd floating islands, well, like the rest of the game, but look at that. And we get like a view of that from over here. Alert while making dinner. What are you having? A ridiculous place. I love it. I wonder if there's a way to get up there. Like if there's... Just trying to remember how the game works. Like that. Can't remember how to use can't remember how to use items. So I think there's something in there. There we go. Oh, that's a respawn point. Okay, that's what that is. That's a respawn point. That's all that is. And then you come down here. So yeah, I don't think... No, rice with egg. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's mosey on back, shall we? Yeah, we rested there, so we have to walk back. It's not really an option. I wanted to anyway, but we can see this weird house thing again, and this place is just messed up, man. It's strange. We definitely got what we wanted for with what we came for. Weird. Yeah, we could. This might not be the best idea though, since I can plummet to my death rather easily in this area, but we'll give it a go. Was wondering which movie to watch, and now the stream started. Well, sorry. It's nice of you to watch, but if you got other stuff to do, obviously. What were you thinking? Oh god. Whoa. Okay, we're back on the main. Evil Dead 2. Yeah, speaking of zombie films. I always liked Army of Darkness most, but because I saw it first. So, and it was just the coolest freaking thing. Alright, let's go back to Ferropolis because we need to talk to Sunil about the missing person thing. Sucker for medieval or whatever. Yeah, I mean, just like a cocky, brash dickhead. Freaking leading a medieval army against the tides of undead. It's like so good. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good. Army was all a comedy. Yes, it was. Yeah, there was no horror in it. It was very funny. Very cool. Yes. Was there something round here? Or am I just remembering something that I've already done? But I'm pretty sure in this area there was maybe somewhere we couldn't get in or whatever. I'm gonna have a little look. So this we've obviously seen. Yeah, I think I might have done it, but it doesn't hurt to check. Did I read that? I don't think I read this. I think I was going to read this later. So now's later. So yeah, okay. So Introduction to Sixfold Cipher by A. Zhang and P. Kobliska. Volume 3. Why Sixfold? The number 6 enjoys many virtues that make it exceptionally suitable for applied cipher magic. 6 is a superior, highly composite number, meaning that it is highly divisible in comparison to its size. Compare 6 divisible by 1, 2, 3 and itself to 10, which is almost twice as large, and yet it still has the same number of divisions, 1, 2, 5 and itself. And you will see that what we mean. 6 is also the smallest perfect number, meaning it is equal to the sum of all of its proper divisors, 1, 2, and 3. Perhaps for these reasons, 6-sided shapes, or hexagons, are ubiquitous in the natural world. In the waxen structures and compound of eyes and insects, in crystal formations, in snowflakes, in the surface of neutron stars, and in foam and froth formed by bubbling liquid. These and other qualities recommend 6 as a number of remarkable occult potency. Aside from this, our days with city skylines, we made blocks not of squares but of hexagons, and they were awesome. Hexagons are the bestigons, and yeah, they're really good shape. Yeah, they're good times. The number 12 enjoys similar qualities and is likewise highly divisible by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 on itself. In the late 0th century, Anti-Rex, during the God War, engineers of the old Cardovian Republic indeed considered 12, along with 2, 3, 4, 8, and 60, as an alternative foundation for the cipher-powered war machines that would eventually give rise to the Clockwork King. However, several factors influenced the adoption of 6-fold rather than 12-fold cipher, a fateful decision that would set the pattern for our present glorious age. Yeah. First, written by a sexist. Yeah, absolutely. First, the average human being, who has, according to basic statistical principles, slightly fewer than 10 fingers, is able, by using their closed fist to represent the number 0, to count up to 6 numerals with one hand. What? I've just done that. Didn't work. No, explain it to me. Is able by using the closed fist to represent the number 0 to count up to 6. No, it's not. Thanks, Gary. 6 numerals, right? It's with 0 being a numeral. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, right, yeah. I thought you could count to 6, but no, 0 is a number, isn't it? So, okay, this has made components based on 6-fold easier to assemble and work with for Cardova's mostly unlettered workshop laborers. Second, the Cardovan proton machines understood the importance of semiclausical symmetry, and hence knew that using 12-fold cipher would require a 12-letter clause. Such long clauses would make it many times more challenging to manufacture mechanical components that could accommodate them without suffering arcane complications, such as accretive cost contagion, echo rot, and oversympathy, while doubtless multiplying the human toll described in the introduction to our first volume. These phenomena and their solutions are explained at length in an excellent publication, An Introduction to Occult Engineering. Is there a Roman numeral for 0? That's a really good point, actually. Third, in the week preceding the final decision of the Cardovan committee assigned to settle this question, the chairman of the committee performed a private rite of divination using the innards of a small domestic animal. This ritual supposedly advised him to consume a dangerous dosage of powdered wraith mold, a moss-like fungus with trance-inducing qualities, traditionally used by some Wiccans as a sacrament. There's not. So how did they do that then? Because sometimes you have to write, yeah, there isn't any of this in numeric form. What the wrong with have another rose? Yeah. Under this influence, the chairman experienced a vision of the whole cosmos as an infinitely nestled arrangement of overwhelmingly symmetrical six-sided forms, and thereafter successfully persuaded his associates to select sixfold. Hence, whenever you are overcome by the joy and simplicity of working with sixfold cipher, you may remind yourself that it is all thanks to the humble wraith mold, whatever that is. He's writing it out. Oops. Always add or subtract stuff in Roman numerals. There's no need to add or subtract 0. Okay. I guess they use it for different things. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna regret asking this. I'm gonna ask it anyway, but I know that asking it will result in me getting completely lost in the conversation, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Here we go. The question I'm gonna ask is 0 an odd or an even number? We need to, neither. Depends. How does it depend? We're gonna be inspected now, aren't we? Maybe not. I won't talk to you. Here it comes. One is odd. Apparently it's odd even, and say 0 is even. I debate that it's even. Hello, Snore. I'd say that it's even as well. I imagine that's a turn of voice you use people at work when puzzling them. Yeah, it is. Except with people at work, I have to be like use very I have to speak very slowly and use small words. Alright, so where is Sunil? We have to go up, don't we? Basically. But where? I don't think I've been around here. Oh, this is the skyport. Yeah, I would say I think that it is even. There's the other thing that even numbers are divisible by themselves, right? So 0 divided by 0 is 0. Something like that. I don't know. I shouldn't start this conversation because I'm not smart enough for it. And I hate maths. Freaking hate it. Alright, well that's good. Let's go down there. I'll be down there. We're gonna bundle around and where's that water coming from? I object. Oh, I've been down here. Yeah, okay. Game, you upset me. There's nothing behind the waterfall. You upset me, game. Right, I'm supposed to go up, so I end up in the deepest, darkest bowels of the city, but you know. I've been in there, haven't I? There's another way in. Looks like, maybe. Why are you shouting weapon? Weapon? Weapon, my pet. They so called because he's a pure spanner. Like, weapon, come here. Okay, that guy's weird. Zero is even. Nothing special about it, one might say. Nothing odd about its evenness. Okay. Weekend's just started. I'd be here in the fridge. Couple wee jobs to do first. Of course, of course, of course. How you doing, Simon? So is today Friday for you? What's this about? I bet it's something to do with the Endless Kingdom, those skulls. Right, let's go back up and then see if we could find the Sunil. Because where on earth he would be, I don't know. But we're getting close to where we enter the... That's the way in, right? This is the way in. Okay, let's just see if we've got stuff to buy and stuff as well while we're at it. Okay, we got that. Right, you don't have anything. What have we got to sell? Nothing really. I can sell these. We don't need the money though, so... And they're not taking any inventory up, so... I'm okay. We can make a steel dagger. But again, I kind of want to go back to my house before we start using ore, in case I need to upgrade something there. So I forget what kind of state that's in. I want to buy things. Blowing sword is basically your avatar. Yeah, it is. We don't really know what we look like. Guess we'll buy that. Yeah, we can get rid of this common ring of health now, can't we? Alright, that goes down. I think it's up here. We need to head to where we met the king. That's where he, like ambushed us. So we're getting in the right kind of area. Let's try this. This looks promising. Yeah, this is the place. I just need to find the dude. Oh, I can read the cipher now as well, can't I? This is him, isn't it? That's him. Its Majesty's edicts are complex and easily misunderstood by one such as you. Any task of true import will be noted as addressed. You are finished here. Let's have a little chat about Project Horoscope. Am I meant to recognize that name? You're telling me that it was some other Sunil Khan's name all over the project files? Interesting. The only Sunil I've ever come across in my life, he was a lecturer at university, and he was really, really clever. But a terrible teacher. And he just had the most monotone voice, and would just drone on for a 2-hour lecture. And for the first 20 minutes, okay, but man, it was tough going. It was really tough going, and he sort of admitted this as well. But yeah, it was one of those people who is so freaking smart, but yeah, it was just so hard to listen to for a long period of time. And yeah, lessons with him should have been half an hour, maybe 4 half-hours or something, rather than 1 2-hour one. But yeah, just always reminded me of him. He looks at you with a hint of surprise the first time you've seen him off balance. How did you... You tell Sunil what you discovered about Oleg's daughter, Afra. When you're finished, he sighs. Well, my, you have been inquisitive. Where your loyalty is not so obviously suspect, you might even have made a good interpreter. So, what do you imagine you will get from me? All I deserve is to know the truth. Things recorded in the Library of Untruths are fictitious. Are fictions, okay? Yeah. Clink, yeah, pretty much. They are discussing imaginary hypotheticals. Do you understand? Sure, this is all in a fairy tale. Oddly, Sunil smiles. In a certain land, in a certain kingdom, very far away from here. Yes, quite so. In a certain land, there was a king with the magical powers. One day, the king's retainers asked if he could use his magic to transform people into their best selves. The king agreed, but first ordered a test. The king's retainers would scour the land and find 6 people, that's interesting, who between them embodied all its variation in character and temperament. The king would then multiply each candidate 6-fold, changing every copy in a different way. The original candidates would remain unchanged to see what happened when the king did nothing. And to keep the test pure, the king would make all 36 supplicants forget they were ever part of it. Yeah, probably. I want to hear how the story ends. The 6th candidate, Afra, was a wild and disobedient, showing little promise. Yet it was one of her copies, the 6th in fact, who proves wisest of all. And so the king was satisfied and began using his magic to create many more good and faithful subjects. It was a great sorrow when the original Afra was consumed by a plague unleashed by the king's enemies. But eventually the plague was defeated and everyone, or almost everyone, lived happily ever after. So there ends the fairy tale, and here ends your telling of it, if you wish for a happy ending of your own. Is that how the corruption started with Project Horoscope? Oh, would you care to explain your logic? You gave your king the power to alter people, then people began turning into monsters. And that's a bit suspicious. You must think you're very clever indeed, like a child who sees a house burn down and believes the wood is to blame. That the corruption is entangled with the king's powers of alteration is trivially untrue, and the guild has never denied it truly true. The real reason is who or whatever was thwarting those powers, correct operation. It's abundantly clear that you know nothing of the king's magic, and I have better things to do than indulge the misapprehensions of children. Okay. We're tired, but we'll probably rest after this. Now I have to go and find... Can we get an update on that? Oh yeah, I gotta go there. The night. Okay. Right, so I have done that. There is no Oleg in this tale, but yes, the fictional king we are discussing could not allow the original 6 subjects to be magically altered in any way, lest the experiment become tainted. Yeah, okay, so we got that extra little bit there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so nothing extra in our journal for that. Oh, hello. Is that the way out? I'm confused. Oh, there you go. This way. I was way confused then. There's probably a way that gets unlocked later. Right. Where is he? I remember where he is. Somewhere like this. Okay, who are you? The shopkeeper has a nose buried under a giant ledger. King's blessing, citizen. Be with you in a tick. God's teeth. A new customer. Welcome, welcome, dear citizen. I am Vidal, the foremost fully licensed vision trader in Ferropolis. Dare say the Clockwork Kingdom. Vision trader? Exactly so, good citizen. The kingdom's premier export. Famed across the sky realms. Please forgive me for not standing up. These legs haven't been the same since the God War. So what's your fancy? Dream of flying, lightness and freedom on the wing? A riviere of the vanished past? Or daring soul, a nightmare so chilling your waking life will seem like bliss? Looking for information, maybe? Oh, intriguing! Perhaps I can help. More about the vision trade. Visions of the Kingdom Premier Export, thanks to our unique aplomb for thermotechnology. Thalmal, well, kind of thing. Once I'd let him teacher, that was a magnificent, malignant, okay, nutcase. But at least he knew how to present and perform. He was known for throwing key rings at pupils. That is a bit random, yeah. The siphoning and distillation apparatus is quite affordable, so almost anyone can become a dreamwriter if they apply themselves. Naturally, the Apostate Union despises it. They say it distracts the serfs from their drudgery and fills their heads with dangerous ideas. But no matter how many shipments they intercept, they can't prevent people from dreaming. As for the supposed side effects, I can assure you that chronic aronarism is exceedingly rare and easily avoided as long as you dream responsibly. I think I might buy all these. Might as well, right? We can have them before we sleep. Cool. Haven't been there before either. Still gotta find Oleg. Right, gotta do my prep work for tomorrow before I start drinking. Okay. Something has changed. Okay. Fine ore is good. Yeah, I think we didn't do this bit because we were escorted up there, weren't we? Long of the king! Only close is in earshot. I love pilfering lockpicks. Love it. Didn't see you right here before, not a resident, Al Warrants. Actually, I just moved in. Right, welcome to Icebox then. My condolences. Name's Qua. Qua? Okay. I solve problems around here and look after folk. Guess that includes you. Let's see. Boilers are busted right now. Maybe in number 4's got extra blankets if you need. Oh, that's a name. Okay. You get hold of anything to burn, you share it around, and we'll do the same for you folks who look after each other. We don't want any problems in this building. Things are hard enough without the king's wrath coming down on us. You get involved in anything funny, you keep it to yourself. These are good people, you understand? They don't deserve your no trouble. To make none, and we'll get on just fine. Okay. I'll put you in charge here. Just an ordinary resident like anyone else. A little thing called being a good neighbor. You might try it sometime. You want something else? How's everyone doing? Can't complain, but I'm worried about Yosip in number 28. Cold's bad enough in the main building, yet alone in the floaters. If you come across any spare fuel, you let me know. Do you know something weird about this building? Weird like what? Like Newcomb was asking funny questions? The room numbers go up to 28, but there's only 5 rooms. Huh, now you mentioned that is weird. Probably just another little royal whoopsie, assigning room numbers that don't make no sense. Typical. Any advice? Okay. Okay, bye. When Uncle Yosip's rooms split off the building, we got no warning. None whatsoever. Now I have to winch up supplies to them in a bucket. You wouldn't believe the bribes you have to pay for a ladder around here. Oh my god, ladders. Right, I see. Boiler's death trap. But will they let my son look at it? No, that'd be tampering with royal property and 3 days in the stocks. Only a bona fide machinist with a work order from the king is authorized to fix it. Well, how do I get one of those? That's right, another bloody petition. It'll all be frozen solid by the time they get to us. Kind of a miserable existence, isn't it? Mind the lady number 12, not like the sky barge engine. I should know I'd fix them. This middle-aged woman looks worn down to the bone, with bags under her eyes and deep worry lines in her forehead. Her jet black hair is unkempt, but kept in place by a long ornamental pin of surprising finery. Oh, hello. Are you one of Najar's pals? I'm afraid she's not seeing anyone right now. Is she alright? Something about her manner seems to cut her, and when she speaks, her voice cracks as if she's about to cry. No, she's not alright. Closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I apologize, stranger. You're not seeing me at my best just now. I'm Yaz's mother, Yasmin. This last month, I've been a full-time carer as well. It's the bottled visions, you see. What happened to her? Our family has had a rough few years, and there wasn't much joy in our lives. When Najaz first started getting into visions, I was happy for her. Then she began spending all of her free time dreaming. Soon she was sleeping until noon, missing work. Now she barely wakes up at all. She's never lucid when she does. She can't work, can't even feed herself, but she does need food and fuel to keep warm. All these summoning glitches, I have to pay cash on the black market, and we're down to the last dregs of our savings. Just don't know how we can survive like this for much longer. I could find her a doctor, maybe. What? Blinker. Some kind of treatments? I don't know. Not an alchemist or any kind of vision expert. We positioned the king for a doctor to visit, but with the way things are, it'll be months before we hear back. Had a rough time lately? A few years ago, my husband passed away and got very sick. The creeping cough, you know. Even today, I can't really work because all the spores in my lungs. Then last year, I had to leave our house and in the countryside due to corruption. As far as I know, it's still out there, slowly sinking back into the mud. This room and its contents are all we have left. Don't mean to mourn, truly. There's so many things in this kingdom. So many in this kingdom who have worse than us. I just know it was tough on Najar, that's all. Maybe I could help find a doctor? Yeah, would you? If you ask, Vidal the Vidden Trader about it, I doubt I could face him myself without knocking his lights out and trashing his shop. Okay, we've got a quest. You must have seen cases like Giles before. If there's any way to help her, she'll surely know. And if it refuses, you tell him he'll answer to me. Anything else you wanted? No, we're good. We'll go back there then. Oh, that's it. The young woman lies tucked up in bed with that childlike and unself-conscious peace that blesses all sound sleepers. Her face is creased with an expression of unease, as if grappling with some private impasse. Someone has brushed her hair back neatly over her head so it doesn't get in her eyes. Okay, let's go back to that store then. What a terribly depressing place. Isn't it? Like, wow. All for shame about pulling a jar. My heart breaks for her mother. Hope you get through it. We're all rooting for her. I hope so too. Yeah. This resident's accent is rather well heeled compared to their neighbours. Perhaps you've already met the redoubtable citizen Qua? They get a little fierce sometimes. Don't take it personally. They're just trying to do the right thing. Yeah. So where was that cellar? There. I think. It's around here somewhere. Nice. Yeah, it's very well done. Behalf on a customer called, is it Najah or Nadha? I don't know. Well, yeah, she's a regular of mine. One of my best customers, actually. I haven't seen her in weeks. Is something the matter? I'm afraid she's very sick. Are the developers British by chance? I don't know. Look it up. You find out. Waiting for your dinner. Nice, Simon. Oh dear. I've read about this happening, of course. I've just... never mind. Nobody I know. Look, I don't know anything about this. I'm just a shopkeeper. You understand? Look, you must know someone. I'm meant to believe you didn't notice your best customer was an addict. What? No, I mean, it's not my place to tell people that they can't, what they can and can't do. Is it? King knows I never wanted to do any harm. Okay. Dr. Prip. That's the man you want. He's a medical genius and quite canny businessman. He invented much of the technology that sustains our trade. I know he's been studying dream sickness very closely. Prip runs the Royal Vision Works out in Cloudpine Oblast. It's in the far northeast of the kingdom, on its own little island beyond the mountains, northeast. She'll have treatments, okay. Could be that then. Could be that. The Royal Vision Works. Okay, so maybe it isn't that. But oh well, we'll head that way eventually. I still need to find Oleg. It was in Brighton, no less. There's nothing wrong with Brighton, is there? There are far worse places in the UK than Brighton, surely. I mean, the fact that it's called Brighton, right? It's got Bright in its name. Not like it's called Grimsby or Gravesend. There are far bleaker places than Brighton, surely. Alright, still can't find him. Leak Town? No, that's not a place. Oh, like, hi, okay. Hi, found you. Come to throw in the towel? I found your daughter, her name was Aphra. The lake stares at you for a long time without visible emotion. Trying to scam me. Picked out some book that you read. Alright, so let's see. So she'd be 36 this year. She worked in a farm in Istrick. She wanted to come home to Ferropolis, but the king denied her. She wanted to go to technical school, but they sent her to a factory. Then they took away her medicine and she got fired. She asked the king to change her body, but it refused. At one point she got arrested for wearing the wrong clothes. Top one, I guess. April, what kind of name is that? Must have been Genevieve's idea. I'd never have chosen it. Well, you use past tense, I'm assuming it's not good news. Okay. Probably better to tell him that she's dead. Like, this is what's happened, but is it really going to help? So I could lie to him. The thing that's kind of holding me off about this is that it doesn't say lie, right? So I could be giving my own choice, like speaking meta, because this is additional stuff that I've found. I thought about getting a dog. Well, I can't because I'm renting and I'm not allowed. Like, enough fish, right? But furry pets isn't really a thing, especially one that runs around. So I'd probably, like, if anything, I'd get like a cat or 2 cats. But I'm, you know, not allowed. So. But yes, I suppose I have thought about it, yeah. But not a dog. I'm not really a dog person. I got nothing against them, but I'm a cat person, so. Alright, I'll say this one. Yeah, okay, so we tell them about the cleanup camp. I had suspicions, of course, that my forgetting was no accident. We all know the guild changes people, normal people, not just the crooks and saboteurs. If you're observant, you see signs everywhere, only you can never be sure who is safe to tell. You still have my locket? Yes, I do. There was no point giving it to the corrupted. Takes the locket gingerly in both hands, as if afraid of breaking it, bows his forehead against it for what feels like eternity. He looks up at you, clearly struggling for words. The way this ended is no fault of yours. You have given me answers. I'm in your debt. This isn't over. What now? What can I not be left to grieve in peace? Yeah, she yeah, let's say this then. You're gonna tell me that part of her's still there, and maybe there's a way to save her? These foolish tales people who tell themselves because they are scared of the truth. Just as a corpse may gasp and twitch hours after death, so the corrupted vomit up chunks of the person they replaced. What you spoke to was only an echo, like a ghost. Besides, what would I do? Break her out of her cage, smuggle her past quarantine, hide her in my cupboard? And we would both be destroyed. My daughter is gone. Whatever that thing is embodied now, let them burn it. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Okay. A debt like this can never be made square, but let me at least give you a down payment. Clockwork Smuggler's Key. This key was kindly donated by a smuggler we picked up. In a polite and civil conversation, he told us that it unlocked a stolen royal freight capsule jettisoned from his ship while flying off one of those outlying islands nobody visits. The island is only reachable by air, but you can bet there's treasure in that capsule. It's going to be my retirement plan until somehow the key vanished from our stockpile. Oh well, happens all the time. And now, I must ask one more favour. Not for me, but for my daughter. Take this candle to the missing persons notice board after dark, light it, and let that be an end. Okay. I'll do that. Because we're gonna rest and we're gonna wait until nighttime. What do you name your cat? I imagine it would depend what the cat looked like. Whether it was a black cat or a tortoiseshell or whatever. And maybe like depend on its kind of personality as well. The cats in Murder by Death could bat like a dog. Yes. What about an alligator in a moat? I mean, if I could. Yep. Again, we looked at a castle a little while ago. You can buy a castle in Scotland for like £6 million, or was it 9 million? And then you could put alligators in the boat if you had that. Become a lord. Yeah. And he's got a servant wing, so you guys can live there too. Yeah, we're tired. So we've got 2 things to do at night. Yeah, it's weird back here, because like in the city of London, just in the city, 6 million will probably, like, it'll get you a decent house, right? But in Scotland, it gets you a castle. It's absolutely crazy. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for this. Okay, so missing persons. Lighting a candle for the missing notice board in Ferropolis. It does stay after dark though. And then we've got another one here. The one slipped you an enigmatic note asking you to meet them at night in the park in Upper Ferropolis under the gazebo. Let's find that before we rest. So that I know where I'm going. You can buy Detroit. Hi, Attack. Is this a scary game? No. No, it's not. Good to see you. This is a very bizarre game. It's very imaginative. It's very interesting. But and it's quite weird. But I wouldn't say it was scary. No. Alright, we're looking for a arc and a gazebo. A vague sense of unease. Yeah, I mean, it's very good. It's very, again, weird. Weird is the, this must be it. Like, would they count this as a gazebo? This has got to be used for something. Like, this is, I reckon it's there. The lack of toilets is troubling. You find, of all the things we've seen in this game, that's the thing you find troubling. But hello, Sushi. Good to make your acquaintance. Looking forward to the election. Looking forward. I'm interested. I wouldn't say I was particularly, like, you know, giddy about it. I mean, I am off work, so I'll be able to watch, or at least keep tabs on it a bit more than if I was at work. And yeah, I'd say I was interested, but not excited. But yeah, you know, let's go. All right, let's Let's get a bit of rest. We're quite sleepy. The sky is bleeding. It's so weird. Yeah, this game is there's the sun, the neutron star. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, this is one of the more like interesting imaginative games that I've played. Like, people have tried to compare it to other things, and it's been compared to quite a lot of things, really. None of which have quite hit the mark. This is quite unique. Oh, I should have done the visions. I could do that now, I guess, maybe. The only thing I have trouble with is these frickin' million different tabs. But it's full of stuff. This game is full of stuff. Alright, what are we doing? The thrilling bottle vision. Perfect copy of a single vivid dream. In a few minutes of emptying the bottle, you fall into a deep yet restless sleep. Your rival's cutlass swishes and clangs as he pushes you back along the yardarm with deft strokes. Smoke from the burning sails stings your eyes. Excuse me. Okay, I'm good. Last chance, dog, he snarls. Apologize for crashing my wedding. Seems only yesterday you were playing cards together in the quiet dollop deck. All-up deck, okay? Nestled among the coiled ropes as thick as your thigh under the pale... Yeah, phosphorescence of the ship's gargantuan hull mending slime mold. Of course. That's an interesting sentence right there, right? Like, what? Back in the present, the slime mold stings as it dies. Sings as it dies. Your ship lifts heavily to port and your rival loses his footing. But on the split-second impulse, you lunge down and seize his hand. He dangles, staring up into your eyes with a mixture of fury and something else. You work with nerves flutter, eager to dream again. Yeah, eager to dream again. Let's do that. A quizzical one. Doesn't seem like any time's passing while we're doing this. Your pet hunting spider has stolen your mustache. The fiend. She looks ridiculous, but she's far too agile to catch and crosses the pedipalps. Crosses her pedipalps at even the most succulent bribe. For legs, I guess. Everyone keeps tittering at your naked upper lip. When you appeal to Clockwork King, it just sighs. He never listens to me either. Okay. You awake, oddly interested in getting a pet hunting spider. See, this game is weird. There's another one somewhere. Where is it? Yeah. A passionate one. Oh, careful, guys. Prepare yourselves. Lurid fantasy. Okay. Henrich is stalking you through the hedge maze. He keeps shouting obscenities about your friends so that you'll laugh and reveal your position. Eventually he succeeds and you drag him into the brambles to make the most mind-blowing love you've ever known. Wow. Okay. That's about enough of that, thank you. Okay, there's a notice board. Light a candle for Oleg's daughter. Place Oleg's candle among the others and light the wick. A soft green glows, diffuses and leaves the leaves of paper, each one making a life and a name. You think about Oleg's daughter and the people for whom there will never be any candles, and you think about the faces you saw on your way here. What have they lost that they won't let themselves mourn? Whose absence do they feel without even knowing it? How many are pretending not to see the abyss, but for fear of being dragged into? How many think it could never happen to them? Behind you, someone begins to sing. Broken and hesitant at first. No words, just a mournful, keening tune. Something like an elegy. Something like a howl. A prayer and a promise. A hymn. Invigorating locket. Okay. A hymn for the missing. Alright, we got a thing. We got a thing. What do we get? Locket that increases the wearer's stamina threshold, which makes long-term fatigue less severe. When open, this locket shows a peculiar forest that appears to move as if alive. There is no glass. Invigorating vapors spill through. Well, alright, so what have we got equipped? We've got this. Highlight lore objects. Alright, we'll put this one on. Alright, and now we have to go up to the gazebo. Yes. Hi. Not the gazebo. Yep. The woman smiles at you with a spark in her sea green eyes. It seems truly without malice. Her mechanical arm gives a fluid salutation, while her brooch marks her as a member of the Mechanist Guild. Hello, stranger. Come to escape the world for a bit. Are you a friend? What trees? The smile widens. So you got my note. Thank you for coming. Sorry for the cloak and dagger dance. The Machinarian is tense right now. Being seen with me would put you in danger. My name? What? My name is Aphra, the chief interpreter of the Machinist Guild, and I am very excited to meet you. So... Oh, okay. Wow. So if you do this first, you meet her, and then she's not frick... Oh my god. Okay. So there's different ways of doing that quest, it seems. Charmed, I'm sure. Tell me, friend, which part of yourself do you like the least? If you could change something today, what would it be? My body? I've always struggled to look at my reflection in the eye because it's not there. Wow, okay. My heart? I wish it were kinder, slower to anger, quicker to trust. My charisma feels like everyone is sharing a joke I don't get. Nothing! It's... Let's go with my body then, right? Because that's kind of literal. Oh, honey, I know exactly how you feel. But why should you have to escape that? Why shouldn't you... I don't think it matters what you say there. Unless you lie, I think. Why should you have to accept that? Why shouldn't you be able to change it? We live in an age of marvels, increasing every year. Magic is abundant, fizzling in the air and in the stones and in our blood. Why not use it? I'm not rich and powerful. I am. Magic is dangerous and always has its price. We could say that, right? Wisdom lies in accepting the world as it is. Well, we're kind of changing it, so... Magic is dangerous. We know that. True, but its dangers can be managed. Its costs shared. And what about the cost of leaving things as they are? The yawning abyss of suffering that we just call an ordinary life. She's talking very quickly now. Alright, tell me why you brought me here. Oh, yes, of course, I know. Listen. You already know something is deeply wrong with this kingdom, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't pretend, everyone can see it, even if they're afraid to say so. Go on. It's not just the shortages, or this awful winter, or even the corruption. The king's alterations to reality have lost all rhyme or reason, and things are going missing. People, houses, towns, words, even memories. Many people blame the machinists. But the truth is that even we no longer understand our king's actions. Hence, I suspect all these problems are just different sides of one problem. Bluntly, the Clockwork King is going mad, and no one has any idea why. Nobody except me. As chief interpreter, my sacred duty is to analyze its Majesty's wishes. I've become convinced that the king is trying to tell us something huge, something we don't want to hear. What exactly did the king say to you? Because Sunil won't let me read the logs until he's redacted any confidential information. But that'll take months, and we may not have months. Yeah, I've got to perform the sacramental duty. Sacramental duty? I never heard of such a thing. Didn't it explain what it means? Yeah, weird language I'd never seen. I can read it now, but a bit late. Symbols of the king spits out a six-fold cipher language. Could read them easily if only I could access the logs. Damn it all, Thunil. Why won't you listen? Friend, this confirms my worst fears. Because, don't you see, it's all connected. If cipher is the true language of reality and cipher magic is powered by cognition, that means we must account for all relevant cognition within a defined thermospace, which in this case is the whole kingdom. Now, Karak's law states that cumulative cipheric interactions of n cognitive entities may be expressed as a six-dimensional variform manifold according to the function. I'm glad we read about that six thing before we did this, because it seems to fit with this episode more than it would have when we first came across that book. Listen intently. After leaps between apparently unrelated topics at dizzying speed, growing increasingly flustered as she struggles to express the contours of some vast structure inside her head. Sometimes you glimpse details, but the overall shape eludes you. The Heinrich Gate. I don't think so. I don't think so. She stops to take a deep breath. I'm sorry, this isn't going how I imagined. All just so damnably tangled up together. If only... That's it. You need to see it for yourself. There is a house here in Ferropolis. Oh. That was the start of the song then. It's scheduled for removal, but I've ensured a delay long enough for you to visit. Take this key. Inside the house you'll find a mirror. Walk through it. Where is it? The house is tucked away on the lowest level of the city, what locals call the conduits. It's rather a warren down there, so you might have to search a bit. I think I found it. They call the Rising Sun, exactly, yeah. The conduits are hardly a savoury place, but you do meet such interesting people. I used to love visiting the bazaar back when I was a junior interpreter. Alas, with my present rank, it would be most unwise for me to be seen there. Is it dangerous? Quite dangerous, yes. But then again, only a little more so than simply being in the kingdom in the first place. Dress warmly, don't linger in one place for long, and don't touch anything. I have to touch everything. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Please try, friend. You can't know how important this is. Down into the depth we go then. Wonderful. Where was the way down? Over here, I think. Yeah. Cypher's language of reality doesn't imply that their world exists as some kind of computer simulation, like a video game. Oh my god, are you implying that this is all a kind of subtle fourth wall thing? There's the bazaar. Not here. Is this it? Okay, I hadn't been in there, I was lying. Sweet, we found it. Good rolls today. Oh, a goblet. I haven't found one of them in a while. See? Can't see my body. I need to sneeze. I sneezed. You cook noodles, pasta? Nice. Oh, a floating sword, that's true. Yeah, it's very true, Rip. Very true. For a moment you think you're standing in Ferropolis until you look up and see the sky is gone. Instead of the Woneric Isle's familiar red neon star, there is only blackness, save for a swirling something or other, Gaia, of dim blue light staring down at you like a malevolent eye. What the hell is that word? Play Dishonored. That's a bit random. Jim, okay. Kind of. Tenement drifts overhead, unmoored from the earth, tumbling slowly end over end. All around you, the city twists up impossibly into the air, houses piled upon houses, pipes and drains and gutters spreading like tree branches as far as the eye can see. Ooh, okay. Can have a look around. Suddenly you choose your own adventure game. It's freezing here, frost crunches under your feet, and every surface is hung with icicles. You see statues in naturalistic poses cluttering the streets, but no people. From somewhere nearby there's a sound of discordant music. Look for the source of the music. The music verges on random noise. Every time you think you figured out the structure, it changes and slips from your grasp. Sometimes it stops for several minutes, and all you can do is wait, shivering. In the deserted remains of an old plaza, you find a grand piano, its keys plinking and plonking on their own. No other living soul is visible. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Ignore one of the statues. Oh, sorry, examine, not ignore. Your stomach twists as you realize the statue was once a living person. Their mouth is open, their fist is raised in the air, as if they were frozen solid in the midst of a screaming argument. As you explore, you find another frozen person lying tucked up in bed in the middle of the street, wearing a nightcap with a pom-pom on the end. Then a family sitting around a dinner table, forks and cups suspended halfway through into their mouths. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Hello? Anyone? There is no answer, save an echo of your own voice. Search your way out. Time seems to work differently here. You feel, oh god, we're going to be like 60 years in here and everyone's going to be old by the time we get back. Time seems to work differently here. You feel like you're wandering for hours. It could be minutes. At some point you realize you are now upside down in relation to where you started. A rowing boat with two petrified passengers spins in the air. Finally, leaning on the railings of a catwalk that goes nowhere, clad in a well-worn fur coat, you spot Aphra. She waves at you. Aphra's breath mists in the air and she gives you a wry smile. Well, fancy seeing you here. What is this place? My best is that we're in a pocket dimension created for repurposing, created or repurposed by the king. Alternatively, it could be the very beginning of our cosmos, before our neuron stars were born, or the end, after they've died. One of them is Siri. Not had a text adventure in years. At the end, she sent me a pic of her boobs, so I think I won though. Right. It's all just speculation, you understand. Why is it so cold? Well, because the sun's not there anyway. We tried to get spells here. I think the bedrock cipher syntax is broken somehow or different. That would mean the clauses defining material objects are left incomplete and loop back into the void, dumping their energy as they do, and heat is just energy, really. This hypothesis would be quite heretical in the apostate union, but suffice to say that the existence of this place calls orthodox cosmology into question. How do you get here? Same way you did, discovering this place by chance about a year ago and been studying it ever since. As far as I can tell, no other living mechanists even know about it. What you want to show me? Yes, this is what the king has been doing. Everything you see here has vanished from our world by the king's magic. When they vanish, reality adjusts around them as if they were never there. There are hundreds of people here. Houses, streets, towns. It's silent massacre no one's allowed to think about. And it's speeding up. What do you mean it's speeding up? Do you know what exponential it means? Suppose you have 2 spore mites and they breed. Then you have 4 spore mites and they breed. Then you have 8 and they breed. That's not how spore mites work. Yeah, that is a Twitch chat response. I'm not going to make it. Thank you, Rube. Indeed. How is this possible? Years ago, before I joined the Mechanists, we gave the king the power to alter people by magic. The idea was that a new society would need a new kind of citizen with new virtues and skills. Before all of my colleagues began using this power to rewrite troublesome personalities, or even erase them from existence, which I wish I'd paid closer attention. Wasn't my department, you understand. But this is beyond anything we've ever asked for. We've scoured the logs and almost everything here has vanished by the king on its own initiative. In other words, we've lost control. It sounds like you got your wish. Should have asked more questions, raised more objections. But please believe me, most of my colleagues are not evil people. No one wanted this. In fact, I found evidence of at least 12 missing mechanists from my own department whose nobody remembers. Did any of them try to raise the alarm? Am I really the first to find this place? No wonder we always feel so understaffed. Can we help these people? Bring them back somehow? Anything that stays here more than about 6.5 hours becomes irrevocably void touched and would disintegrate upon returning to our world. The best we can do is try to stop the inflow. Or how? I was hoping you'd ask that. We've lingered here long enough. If you're willing to help, step through the mirror and meet me back at Union Spot after nightfall. Okay. Well, I guess we can go back straight away, because it's still nightfall. You know what? Midday is technically after nightfall. Just saying. Actually, any time is after nightfall. I know, but still. Oh, okay, doesn't care. That's good. That's good that the because fireworks are yeah, not so good on most pets. So I'm glad that your papa is not particularly bothered about it. Right, it's not that way. I wonder if you'll still be there now, if we get there quickly. I knew where I was going, right? Only I knew where I was going. Then I could get there a lot quicker. That's that. Gotta be around here somewhere. Where is it? This is rather annoying. Oh, I can rob this place now? Cool. Huh. Alright, I guess we break out this way. It'll be fine. 5s are basically rerolls, so it's a lot of 5s. We had some good rolls before, but... Alright, it's probably better to just leave this way if I cast... Oh, I could cast this. Wait a minute. Yeah, we should be fine. It's still night. I just need to find this bloody place. Where is it? Not that way. Can't be down there. Oh, this way. Still there? Good. Couldn't see that before. Don't know why. So, friend, now you've seen the cost of the King's madness. Will you help me? I compensate you, of course. The best humble engineer can. Yeah. Oh, King's mercy, thank you. Cannot know how grateful I am that someone understands. I've been working on a spell would stop the vanishings and reform the King's power so that they can only alter people at their own request with their consent, just like we talked about. Fortunately, my spell must be enacted inside the King's audience chamber, and these days only Speaker Sunil and his inner circle are allowed in, and they're so paranoid about the saboteur. But you, the King summoned you specifically. You realize how rare that is? His Majesty doesn't make mistakes or any decisions we don't understand yet, and His Majesty has decided you are important. If we can induce the King to summon you again, Sunil would have to let you in. He'd never disobey a royal command. Then you could input my spell. Does that make sense? What you need me to do? Yes, it makes sense. First, we must catch the King's attention. About a month ago, strange phenomena were reported in the graveyard outside Ferropolis. My analysis suggests these phenomena are a secret message from Its Majesty. Is that the sort of square fenced area we can't get in yet? Take the guild insignia and investigate the graveyard. The graveyard keeper may be able to assist you. Use it carefully, friend. These insignia command greater power throughout the kingdom. Ooh. Could be wrong, but I suspect the message will begin with music, like this. She hums a haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, like a lullaby from time's own beginning. Where is the graveyard? Outside the Ferropolis to the northwest. You leave by the main causeway, you'll see a broken ley pylons running down a hill to your left. Follow them till you come to the graveyard. That sounds right, yeah. Okay. What can I do with this insignia? The Mechanist Guild is empowered to act with the King's own authority. My colleagues use their insignia to investigate crimes, requisition goods, and generally compel obedience. I must stress this brooch is a privilege, not a toy. I trust you won't do anything untoward with it. Absolutely not. Well, I don't know what else I would use it for. But yeah, alright, I'll be careful with it. Good. After all, if the guild were to find out, well, no matter. I'll break 1,000 rules if that's what it takes to save the kingdom. Yep. I mean, it doesn't matter whether we lied or not. We could probably still do it. Please don't breathe a word of our plan to anyone, especially Sunil. I shudder to think what he'd do if he found out. Now, we could do that, couldn't we? I'm going to do a little test and see if the option is there. Just to see, like... Like, I don't have to click it, but I just want to see if it's there. There he is. Yep, we can. Oh god. Oh god. Whoops. What am I doing? Why am I here? What am I doing? Oh god. Okay, we're cool. Alright, we have to leave the city now. Wiggle? I did. I wiggled. This way. Yeah, so we got two things to do. That's the graveyard. Yep, I'm gonna go there as well. But yeah, it's on its own island. The right, I'm gonna have to look at the I'm gonna have to look at the Westlow again, because I forget why we're going there. Hasn't been that long, and there's not that many quests to do, but still. Must be going for beer. Anything that makes sense. There is beer in the game, but it's not that useful. I was hoping I could chug, because I think it gives like +2 or +5 personality or charm. So I thought if we just drink loads of it, but sadly that's not how it works. I'm gonna hit save first though. Thief lights, yeah, you're right. They are similar. Vision trade, that's it. Yeah, we have to help that lady with the who's looking dreams. So we're going up here. It said northeast, didn't it? I'm going to go to the Dreamer's Reprieve, and we'll see where we get from there. But I think that's actually where we need to go for the main quest, which is also good. So, yeah, well, yeah, because that's where Claxton is. Gonna get to a fight soon. How do I get my bow out again? Is it this? Okay. Gem. Okay, I'll get this first. Missed. Ooh, okay, they got me, fair enough. Didn't do much damage though. Don't remember this at all. I mean, don't remember this. I'm looking the wrong direction, that's why. There. Yeah, that's the main freaking Pity. Atmosphere works really well with snow, that fresh snowfall where everything is muffled and quiet. Yeah. Hi, Princigo. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Two hours, I'm so late. Well, I mean, I don't normally stream at this time, or at least not on Saturdays, so I'll let you off. Pull it down. This is not where we need to be. We're over here now. Yeah. The Royal Beacon. Although, hang on. Why couldn't we get in here? Kinda happy? No, not on Saturdays, no. It needs a key, yeah. So I haven't got the key to the Royal Beacon. I've streamed early on Saturdays, like... Actually, yeah. Sometimes I do, yeah. I don't even remember, so how is everyone else supposed to? You know? Yeah. Fleshy sky makes it look like dandruff. You want to go that way? Sure. Yeah. So we're doing the main quest, but that's only part of this area, so we'll see if we can find anything else down here as well. Because my schedule is pretty constant for the weekdays. Well, Saturday. We're going up there, are we? Fine. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? The Saturday ones are a bit more fast and loose, if you like. Thing out here? Just death. Brilliant. Yeah, that's where I need to be, up there. Annoyingly. Clearly I went the wrong way. Minor detour, it's fine. So we're going to give this guy that music box thing. Yeah, okay, that's where I thought we'd be, so that's good. Right. Alright, I found this brass cylinder in a ruin. Do you recognize it? Why, yes, I do. It's part of an old music box over there. I'm no good with devices, so I've never been able to figure out what was wrong, but how'd you find it? The box hasn't been played in years. It's a music box of rare and intricate design. Its lid depicts pastoral scenes of ordinary mortals working and relaxing together, finely inlaid with iridescent chitin and Mother of Cloud Pearl. However, there doesn't seem to be any music in it. There is now. You laboriously wind up the mechanism and then release. As the cylinder turns, its needles pluck the teeth of the steel comb, and a tender twinkling music begins to play. Haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, is like a lullaby from Time Zone Beginning. You feel a shiver run down your spinal cord, and the hairs of your arms prick up. Behind you, porcelain teacup smashes to the floor. Metcalf gazes into nothingness, his eyes half closed, his breathing is slow and gentle as if he is sleeping. Are you alright? Poke him. Does not respond. Because of the flash, he jerks awake and grabs your wrist with surprising strength. No! Frantic eyes dart around the room before coming to rest on you. His breathing is sharp and shallow, and he's as if he's just survived a fight. You blooming idiot! You've ruined my cover! Collect some Frost, I presume? Frost glares at you. You think I want to remember any of that mess? I did this, you nincompoop. I erased my memories. It's the only thing that's kept me hidden from the Clockwork King for all these years. The only thing protecting Samol. And now you've gone and ruined it, you blinking artichoke. Steady on, dude. That's interesting. Seems that I can't swear. You brainwash yourself not to swear? In my dark side days, I was known for having a rather dirty mouth. All just compensating, of course. Still, making Horace more prissy seemed a useful addition to my guise. How did you erase your own memories? What? As if it was hard? Perhaps you're aware that the king alters people's minds. With an old book on memory magic, purloined from the Duchess, I had little trouble back engineering the technology. I called in a favour inside the Mechanist Guild to create some false records, and voila! Horace Metcalf was born, except now you killed him, you prize-flipping dimwit! Are you happy to have your true self again? He squints at you. You really don't get it, do you? I liked being Horace. Nobody ever shot at Horace. Nobody tried to throw him off a skyship. Nobody ever put a flipping Typhus under his bed for beating them at cards. Do you know how nice it is after years of being feared to simply be liked? Look, I need your help, okay? Help? You blunder in here, set fire to my life, and you want my help? You can go hang yourself. I'll have my body hands full of escaping the kingdom, and oh yes, never seeing anyone I love ever again. Bellatrix is trying to destroy the world. So it's begun. Bella's great work. She's already gone to the Underlands. Yes, something called the Cradle. Not my problem. If you found me, it's only a matter of time until the king finds me too. I must put my affairs in order and depart immediately. You helped Vela build her army. How is she not your problem? Because I never was a Darkstar. I was a spy. Ooh, young man, it was my misfortune to become a hero of the Clockwork Kingdom. My aptitude with ancient Emberian machines was prized, and I was easily dazzled by conditional acclaim. No, Becca, right? Blinking artichoke. You must understand the future used to be bright here. People lived well, and we truly seemed on the brink of a better world. I wanted to believe that more than anyone. So when the king gave me a chance to truly serve my country, I accepted. I poised as a disgruntled Emiger offered my services to Vela Kalus. Together, we spent the next 8 years unlocking the secrets of the Emberians, all of which I secretly replayed to my sovereign. Having been somewhat of a thespian in my school days, I confess I found the subterfuge exciting. However, one does not wear a mask for so long without it changing one's face. As news from the kingdom grew darker, I came to trust Vela over the king. She promised that we could be the ones to build Elysium, using the powers from before the world end, and until that blooming mutiny, I believed her. What caused the mutiny? Discontent had long been brewing over the frayed relations with the Union. and anyone could see that Vela was growing more reckless and paranoid by the week. Her plan to drag us all to the Underlands was merely the final straw. How did she respond? The mutiny was led by Vela's childhood friend. I think she felt as a rejection only for her plans, but for herself, of everything they shared. Pray that on the day you feel like that, you do not have command of an Eshton class kilo caliber howitzer. So what did you do in the end? I fought for Vela that day, but my faith was broken. I'd lived through enough purges and coup d'etat in the king's early years to know a tyrant when I saw one. Still, my mission stood, or so I thought. As it turned out, my next orders would be my last. The king wanted me to steal Vela's treasure map, to betray the only people I'd ever felt truly at home with, and deliver untold power to an increasingly callous despot. Yet, what was my alternative? Betray my homeland and hand that power instead to an increasingly cruel and unstable outlaw? It was an impossible choice, so I did what any coward would do. I ran away. Okay, thank you, Becca. The only mistake was to hide my memories instead of destroying them. A sentimental lapse I shan't repeat. Why did you choose those ruins in particular? Because they were my home. I grew up in progress amidst the machinery that was meant to liberate us all. As to how many of my family escaped, I can only speculate. A fitting grave for a failed patriot, wouldn't you say? What did Vela's treasure map point to? Something more valuable than gold, or so she said. An ancient artifact with the power to turn the world upside down. I was skeptical, but evidently the king was willing to burn my entire mission just to get hold of it. What's done is done. Regardless, nothing has changed. I still lack the courage to either help Vela or stop her. You have destroyed my life for no good purpose, and now I shall bid you adieu. just hear me out. What could you possibly say to change my mind? You're completely ignorant about anything outside your cozy little life. Of course I'm not. My memories from Horace are cloudy, but it wasn't blinking stupid. These are the same kind of thing. Someone's been abolished and no one can get anything to eat. Well, wait, what? You've been spinning yarns to distract people while their neighbors die. That's something evil? What the fudge else are they meant to do? What was I meant to do? I see you bury yourself in small comforts while the world is rent anew. Would you perhaps take a moment to get your breath back? Sure. You're right, of course. I have been hiding from the fear that my better world will never come to pass. No matter who's in charge, it always goes wrong. And yet I cannot bring myself to truly give up hope, at least not for Horace. Things were simple. Steve Frosty, absolutely. Absolutely. You've seen where this grand idea is always end. Let's stop Vela from dragging everyone down with her. So where would you drag us? What are you fighting for? The Inquisition? The status quo? You lament the price of others' goals, but how many people have you hurt to get here? And how many more will it take to stop Vela? And yet there is truth in what you say. For years I have been pretending that I can't smell the smoke, and all I accomplished was to let the blaze grow out of control. Better that I stopped the show, and let the stage burn down. However, that's not enough. I want a full Inquisition pardon. I want Union citizenship from me, Samuel, and his family. I want 5,000 coins in silver bullion, another 5,000 in fully assignable, non-revocable promissory notes from the Usura's Guild of Rivoria. Yeah, that place. I'll do what I can. So you're only a pawn. Then tell your masters that if they don't promise it, I will wake up on the morning of their final assault to find me gone and their machine's dead. But I always plan to haul up at the blinding light if things went pear-shaped. And she's now in the wind. I would guess you've already captured the fortress. Make my way there. But first I'm going to say goodbye to Sam. Rather hope we might get married. Perhaps even petition to adopt. Suppose I'll have to wait. Well. Horace believes it's important I won't stand in his way. But you bring that man back safe and sound, understand? I don't care what nonsense you put into his head, I need him. I'll do my best. All I can ask, be praying the king for you both. Okay. So that's the main quest done. That's great. So we've done the main quest for this area. So we can actually leave. But we're not gonna, because there's plenty of other things to do. See? Okay, there we go. Alright, so Dr. Pripp at the Royal Vision Works in the far northeast of the Clockwork Kingdom, beyond the mountains. Somewhere we haven't found. Here's the mountains. Here's the northeast. There is this. Yeah, maybe it's across here. You think so? Hell, it did beat. How's it going, Deadbeat? Are you good? Are you well? I hope so. Right, maybe we should just transfer back. Oh, wait. Okay. So now we can go around here. It says beyond the mountains, so it's got to be that, right? Food should not give you second-degree burns. Oh, Clink, what have you done? What have you done? I think I've been up there, you know? I don't think I can get up there. Unless I go this way and get distracted instantly. Oh, that's... Yes, I have been up there. Okay. That's where we just were. Alright, so I don't think I've been down here. I have no idea though. I have. Having some coffee and a snack before I catch a train in a bit to visit friends and family. Good, enjoy. I hope you have a lovely time. Right. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Beware the backpedaling archer. You stand no chance. No, really, you don't. Somewhere over there we haven't been. We've got plenty of lockpicks, so might as well grab them. Red Hoot and Noodle to get an idea of how ready they are. Burnt me. Okay, so I guess you got your answer though, right? This isn't too critical, but I'm willing to spend everything I have in it. Oh, there we go. It's got to be here. Should have just had pie, Clink. You can't beat pie. Pie and chips. Chips. Alright, I don't see anything here. It's worth doing, but place over there I want to get to. Huh. That looks rather risky. We'll save that. Whoops. Oof. Looking forward to seeing people. Money is a little tight lately, so I haven't had the opportunity. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, there is a place there. Okay. Good. So we'll do what we have to. And then we'll try and get onto that floating island, which may result in our second death. Yeah, there's definitely a structure there. I wonder if the Endless Realm will be as depressing as the Clockwork Kingdom. I mean, this is really a terrible place. Absolutely terrible place. There's been some bleak places in video games, but wow, this one, it's up there. Nope. That is not a shortcut that's worth doing. I think we might get a little thing for, wait a minute. This. We might get a, this is an interesting location. Notification. It seems like this isn't on the map yet. Yep. Yeah. Oh, hello. I think I might just have found the way it's in. No. Oh, okay. Maybe we should try the main way in first, though, before we... Oh, okay. Yeah, so Yasmin's daughter, Najaya, has fallen into an endless sleep due to the bottled vision addiction, leaving her family on the brink of ruin. You managed to find a way inside, where you've been told you might find a cure. Now look for Dr. Prip. Okay, it's interesting how that would pop up. That's unusual. I have indeed found a way inside, yes. Didn't even try the main door. Looks like you have to talk to that person there. Oof, okay. The Nation is watching one of the sleepers with a pensive expression on their face. You know, sometimes I wonder what they're going through. Must be amazing in its way. From the outside, looks like they're snoozing as soundly as a baby. Given Jim to keep it quiet. Okay. But inside, they're living lives that we can barely imagine, full of wonder and terror. Haven't you tried one of their visions? Me? Oh no, I never touch the stuff. My friends think I'm weird, but maybe they'll feel the same after working here. Sorry, mate, no time to shut. I have a lot of bedpans to empty and clean before the end of my shift. And the vegetables are about to lend a hand. Okay, well, there you go. There's a toilet of sorts. Yeah. And I guess that's who we're after. There you are. Smell of jasmine lingers around this excessively well-kept man. Little round spectacles frame a cadaverous face, and a neatly trimmed moustache nestles on his top lip. Well, well, there's something one doesn't see every day. A mystery visitor. I know all the names and faces of my work as regular visitors, and I would warrant you are here to see me. Dr. Karl von Pripp at your service, physician, vision right, and appointed steward of the industrious dreamers who serve here. It's what brings you to the Royal Vision Works today. Here to liberate your workers. What is this place? It looks like a hospital, but feels like a prison. A prison? On the contrary, most of our workers come here for their own free will. The rest are far past the point of making their own decisions. Some come from desperate circumstances and wish to lift their relatives out of financial hole. Others are working to furnish their own future. Occasionally, a delinquent debitor will be given a choice of coming here instead of being jailed. A rare few of them are, to be blunt, simply tired of life. I hope even my detractors would agree that my patented Eversleep elixir is preferable to suicide. What's a royal part mean? We enjoyed the letter patent of our glorious clockwork king, which gives us legal monopoly on exporting bottle visions outside the kingdom. Separately, I'm chairman of the Woneric Oversight Committee, which regulates the vision trade, licenses vision rights, and ensures the bottles hazardous to public morals are taken off the shelves. It's a duty that I take exceedingly seriously. How else can I be of service? I'm here on behalf of a woman who can't wake up. He listens to your tale with studious dispassion, his brows slightly furrowed. It's the most unfortunate case, alas, also familiar one. What would you like? Would you like the good news first or the bad news? The good news. Good news is that I can offer at least 2 solutions to the poor girl's predicament. Her mother may not like them, but I am a doctor, not a minor god. The bad news is that there is no known cure for chronic Wonerism once it advances to such a late stage. Naturally, this is a major avenue of my research, but my professional opinion is unlikely to bear fruit for at least a decade. Simplest option is to join our happy crew. Many of our workers are chronic cases like her. Can assure you they're comfortable and well taken care of. Her mother would share the profits, and while being relieved of the burden of caring for her, and could visit regularly during our open hours. Naturally, we would also pay you a finder's fee. Alternatively, Yasmin could buy her own vision siphon, also known as a dream crown. I believe the current price is 120 coins, including permit fees. This would enable her to support a jar at home by bottling and selling her visions independently. Right. Okay. Neither are good, but that's just this game, right? You know, if this were Oblivion, then it'd totally be like, oh yes, all you've got to do is take this elixir and go into her dream and then take her out of them. But this is like, nah. Never gonna wake up, so option A or B, both are bad. Alright, one of your workers, say more about that. Chronic Wonerisms are an interesting cohort. For all their outward lethargy, their imaginations remain superbly active, which is profitable. Here at the works, we can bottle their visions en masse using cutting-edge equipment. We enjoy good relations and very favourable rates with both domestic and foreign distributors. We also host a weekly support group for family members of chronic wonderisms, which Yasmin will be welcome to attend. That's kind of cool. What about the other one? Buying a dream crown. Memory serves, she could buy one at Vidal's shop. She would need a permit, but since I chair the body that approves of said permits, that won't be a problem. I must caution you that without the benefit of our extensive distribution network and our role in monopoly on experts, this option would inevitably be less lucrative. On the other hand, with practice, she could learn to capture her own dreams and administer them to Najjar, potentially permitting a form of bi-directional communication between the pair. Alright, I'll see what she thinks. Oh, welcome back. Why don't you take one of our standard contracts for her to read through? Pre-stamped Zero's class Royal Post envelope is included in the package. If Yasmin accepts her offer, I'll leave your finder's fee with Vidal, the vision trader in Ferropolis. Thanks, I suppose. Remember? I mean, he's been as kind of helpful as he can be. Remember, it's not a decision you should take lightly. I encourage Yasmin to take all the time she wishes. I mean, yeah, he could have been worse. And it's not our decision to say no to him, so... Right, let's go and die. By plummeting to our death. Kind of Robotnik? I don't know. I don't know Sonic lore that well, I'm afraid. Lots of capacity. Wouldn't want to be up there though. What if you like have a you know, just basically fall? Alright, yeah, we go in the side way. Let's try the main entrance. Clerk trills a sing-song voice is clear practice hundreds of times. Hello, citizen. Welcome to the Royal Vision Works. Are you here for yourself on behalf of someone else? Someone else. Lovely. Just inform you that we can't sign the contract without meeting the candidate in person or examining them. They're medically incapable. But I'm happy to walk you through the details. We have a number of positions available with contracts ranging from 3 clockwork extended months to 12 years. How long were you thinking of staying? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Becoming a vision worker. That's what you're here for, isn't it? All our workers are provided room and board along with top-notch medical care from the illustrious Dr. Prep. Half the proceeds of their work are retained by the institution and the other half is theirs to keep. You can have the money paid down twice monthly to a designated beneficiary or held safely for you until your contract ends. And of course, all your work will be properly credited under your own name. Would you like to read through the example contracts or try a simple of our patented sleeping draft? No, thank you. Alright, let's just go. Because you can get in here by becoming a worker, right? We don't need to, but that's kind of neat, actually. This is a lovely little kind of subsection of the game with its own kind of lore and economics. It's quite clever. It's very clever, actually. So yeah, we're gonna try and get on there, and then we can teleport back. This game is very clever. It is. Like when I first started it, it was like, oh, this is kind of interesting and imaginative, and weird, but I never thought that it would be as clever as it is, right? Yeah, we're gonna zoom over there. And try and get on there. I'm not particularly looking forward to this because we might plunge to our deaths, but hey. don't like it at all. I don't like it. Go. Ah, we're dead. Where's our second death? Maybe there. Yeah. Okay, well, that's where I wanted to be anyway. This game's from 2020. Yeah, it's quite recent. I've watched a lot of it, look forward to playing it. Not to do some future, yeah, it's not as I really love the music, yeah, it's solid. I mean, it's solid, yeah, it's, you know, it obviously looks old. That's the idea though, right? Can't remember where this was now. Was it here? Yes. Yeah, okay. We're in the right place. Yeah, like we say, it's a solid game. It's very solid. This isn't it. Alright. Find Yasmin feeding her daughter porridge from a wooden bowl. Singing a soft lullaby, she looks worn down to the bone. Yasmin glances in your direction. Hello again, do you have any luck? Alright. Managed to find a doctor, but it's not good news. You handle a sheaf of papers that Prip gave you and begin to explain. From the way Yasmin listens, you can tell that if she has plenty of experience maintaining composure in the face of tragedy, this time it's not enough. They're there. Do I have handkerchief? I might need that for something else. I don't want to touch it though, so yeah. She's finished, she looks over it in a jar for a long time. Oh my darling, how could I let this happen to you? I know you did your best, but this is quite a dilemma you brought me. What do you think I should do? Oh man. Really? We can send it to the Vision Works, where it's basically the same as it is now, but she can go and visit, and they'll take care of her. Or we spend some money, because we'll have to buy the 120 crown, goals for the crown thing. It wouldn't be as easy for her, but she would be able to vaguely communicate with her daughter via the dreams. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Vision Works one, to be honest. Yes, in theory, it's the obvious choice. I don't know how to care for the jar properly, let alone bottle her visions, but they do, and obviously the money wouldn't go amiss. Figures described here are halfway accurate. I'll be able to live comfortably for as long as Najar's illness lasts. My heart tells me I should keep Najar here, but no matter how long it takes me to learn the vision trade, how difficult it would be to take care of her. If there's any way I can still communicate with her, even if it's through dreams, I want to take it. Okay. I don't have 120 coins to buy a dream crown from Vidal, and I doubt I ever will. My neighbours have been a tremendous help, but there isn't that much cash in this entire tenement. Suppose I'll get in touch with this doctor and begin the process. What else can I do? Alright, so she wants to do that. So I don't... If that's what her... I don't want to, like, I gave my opinion, but she's like, yeah, but I want to do the other thing. So I don't want to override that. You know, I can probably make this, right? But I don't want to, if that's, I don't want to like convince her to do something she doesn't want to do when it's her daughter. So I can buy you a dream crown. Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept that. You've already helped so much. I can afford it, yeah. Call it a loan, no interest, pay it back before the world ends. There you go. Very well, that'll be enough time, I think. Whatever the outcome, you've helped me jar more than I could have asked. I wish I could pay for your time, but perhaps this will suffice. A house deed. Oh, hello. For our family home just outside Fairpole, technically we need to petition the Clockwork King for a change of ownership, but since the militia have just abandoned it the countryside, it should be left alone. Thanks. I'll take that. May have more luck with it than we did. Alright, got a freaking house. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's go and actually, that's right here. That's this. So does that change anything here? Yeah, so now I can... I don't think I could do this before. But now I own it. I can. So again, we can upgrade all this kind of stuff. It's like we did before. I think doing the house would be fine. Yeah, upgrade the house. Of course, it'll take a while to do. Permission of their stuff? Well, they don't have anything, do they? Look, nothing there. But I'm quite keen, actually, now that we've got all that stuff, and before I spend all this money on here, to quickly nip back to our manor in Hollowshire via that, before we go down to there, just see if I can upgrade anything or anything has changed there. Because I haven't forgotten that, and there is a statue in the basement that we... Oof. Yeah, it doesn't like it when we first loaded somewhere. Let's give it a minute. Need to find the parts for. Now, it could be that we find the parts in the other areas of the houses that we upgrade. That doesn't make sense... lore-wise, it kind of does mechanically, but come on, game. Come on. Just struggles a bit. Yeah, man. We have to go to another area now, though, so that's why I'm pushing through. Yeah, it doesn't like us when we go to a new area. Because I've got a whole... Yeah, here we are. A lot of... resources now. Yeah, the frame rate you're seeing is what I'm seeing. It's not the stream, it's not OBS, it's the game. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it doesn't like loading into an area. Otherwise, it's kind of fine. Let's see if there's anything here that we have to upgrade. Oh god. I'm hoping it'll just settle down if we spend a little time in an area. Look down a bit as well. Yeah, so we can build the workshop. Good thing I did that. Okay, and I think we can wait here, can't we? I might as well wait in my house. So we haven't finished the workshop, so we can do that. Yeah, it's fine now. It just needs to, you know, take a little while to load in. Because there might be another piece of the the weird statue in the workshop once we've unlocked that. So. I don't know what time it is now. I guess it's nighttime, so we'll wait there. I don't know. We'll probably rest twice, just to... Restless sleep. Your sleep is restless. Your dreams are strange. You see a city of sparkling towers crumble to dust in a searing light. You feel a monster slide down your throat, warming and pleasant. Okay. And you hear the screams of your mother as you flee for your life. You awake in a cold sweat. Blood is on your pillow. Whoa. RPG rules set on this website. Which website? Varix.info. No, but there's probably a link on that to Tyanea.com. I just thought I would show it to a friend this weekend. It's on Tyanea.com. See if I can exit out. Yeah, okay, there's no link to it on that. Alright, let me just Alright, so here's where you can find the yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's actually on there as well, games and ratings. And yeah, there's a couple RPGs on it. But the top one, Phalanx, is the newest one. Thanks, Link. Appreciate it. Let's. Oh boy, it's really not happy. Might have some new oh yeah, we got a new place. Yeah, let's put that one there. Yeah, there's Claxton. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, where is the workshop? Right, I need some jitter seed or whatever that is. It's a little annoying, but not too bad. We've actually got a yeah, jitter seed. But where is the workshop? Is that the thing that was down here? This gives a buff as well, doesn't it? Nice. Is it the FAQ? Oh, okay, it is down there. Okay. I mean, I'm not very good at self-promotion, so... Yeah, this is new. Is it new? No. Where is the workshop then? Just gonna go real quick back to Hollow Town, so I can buy some jitter seed and maybe upgrade it again, even though I can't find it. My chemical stuff is maybe in here. Nope. I keep pressing escape to get out of shops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't like it. So again, what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. Here we are. That's it. It settles down eventually, but yeah, it's a bit annoying while it's happening. Oh, you don't sell... Oh dear. I can't remember where I can get some then. Annoyingly. We'll pull back. So, this is it. Yeah, it's missing something. So where is the workshop? That's the library. We've got the... There's a place up on the hill. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, what a cute little thing. Yeah. But I think I've unlocked all this. Food? Could be. I'm not really sure what they use it for. Then you go down here, but you just get... Yeah, I got that. Oh, so I come back. Nice. Alright. So where's the workshop? Yeah, Minecraft hedges. Yeah. We've got the garden, library. And the workshop's built, so I should be able to find it. Let's start at the top and work our way down. So here's the library, that's that. So the other side may well be the workshop. This is not a workshop. I'm expecting somewhere where I can upgrade weapons, right? That's what a workshop is. Again, we're in the bedroom. I wonder if I can find... There's nothing new there, I don't think. Here it is. Alright, this is the workshop. where I can upgrade stuff and stuff. Like I can, well, I can't make that because I don't have any of this. Can't make that as well because we needed the ore for the upgrades. I'm glad I didn't upgrade the dagger because I don't need it. The sword's working fine. Yeah. So we basically haven't finished this, and we need that paradoxis stuff. Okay. Is that the only thing that I'm missing? Yeah. So we need 30 coin, a fine ore, and 4 of whatever that is. So that just means I can upgrade everything else. So I can as long as I don't spend all the ore and keep some of this stuff, we're fine. Okay. All right, let's check out that graveyard now then. We should rest, but I can. We've skipped time now, so I can go back and upgrade the other house. Now we're gonna have this problem again. Okay. So there it is. So I think it's changed. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, well now there's a bed, so that's that's a start. So now we can upgrade other things on it, as long as we don't spend 1 iron ore or this stuff. So I don't want to get this because I want to upgrade the other one, but I can upgrade this. I can't get that because I need 1 crappy ore, and this again. I don't want to spend. I don't want to buy. I don't want to spend them. So we'll upgrade the house again. But while it's upgrading, we can head off there. Should rest actually. We're a bit knackered. Wish I could just bugger off to the shops and go back to an unbroken house. Yeah, sadly that's just not how real life works though, right? Oh, it's even less unbroken now. It's a bit upgraded. Nice. Yeah, even though it's just outside, we'll put that there. But I like how you can upgrade your, you know, you can change things in your house. Not that, obviously not that. Sometimes you just need to flee the house. Sometimes, yeah. Okay. So this isn't the main quest, but it's kind of the main quest for this area. We now have that brooch, so we can get there. Yes, just mosey on down here a little bit. You have mice under the floor, but no fleas. Do you? Not worth it, mate. Yeah, it is. It's worth it. Nice, some loot. Not worth it. At least that thing's got unstuck now. Yeah. Okay, so let's just check the journal for things. So Madness of the King, that's what we're doing. There's nothing else. Okay. The Lovely King has gone mad, erasing its own citizens from reality at an ever-increasing rate. A reformist engineer named Afra believes you can help her fix it. First, Afra asks you to search the graveyard northwest of Ferropolis for a hidden message from the king. The graveyard keeper can tell you more. That's where we are. Although I never noticed a graveyard keeper. Oh, okay. It was just locked by the quest, basically. I guess we go up here. Welcome to the graveyard, pal. What brings you all the way out here? I'm on official business. Blimey. You mean someone's actually been reading my reports? Better late than never, I suppose. It's these yellow boxes, you see. We've had them for years, but even the King's Speaker himself couldn't make head and tail of them. Told me to look after them till they were needed. That'll be the day. Well, a fair few ticks ago, some of the boxes started talking. Now they won't shut up. Weird stuff. Music sometimes, mind. I know better than to listen. Maybe you could take a look. Most of the boxes here don't talk. You have to listen closely if you want to find the right ones. They're out else. Doesn't look like any graveyard I've seen. Funny old sort of gravestones, aren't they? It's where they keep things, the Clockwork King makes what no one can find a use for. Teapots, chess sets, bathtubs, grand pianos, all end up here. Some things nobody even knows what they are. Why His Majesty makes them. Why His Majesty makes them, I couldn't tell you. Plenty of stuff people would give their left arms for that ain't getting built, but that's not for me to question the logic of our king. Of course it isn't. Alright, quiet chat, quiet. Yeah. They're phone booths. I have to look around some more though. I wonder if there's more than one. Yep. Okay. Let's go back to that one. Inside the yellow box is a mechanical console with something like an ear trumpet hanging on a curly wire. Tinny noises issues from its mouth. Pick up the trumpet. You pick up the trumpet and put it to your ear. Your brain is flooded by a cacophony of jagged noise. Then you realize it's some kind of otherworldly music. Your music throbs in an alien time signature, defying our attempts to track its rhythm. Ghostly human voices lap over each other like waves. It feels like a memory but before the universe was made. Doesn't seem like the King's message. You have to try one of the other boxes. Oh god. There now, it'll be alright. How is it going to be alright? Lydia's just gone and nobody remembers. As if I feel like my brain is melting and running out of my ears. I know. All I mean is we've got each other and that ain't going nowhere. I shouldn't have skipped that. I thought it'd just be another one. A pause. I was washing up today. Ever noticed how many dishes we have? Enough for 5 people, not 2. Well, perhaps we have extra. Helps to have extra, doesn't it? You know we can't afford more than anything that we need. We had an extra bed too before we sold it, and a cot. Doesn't seem like the king's message. Suppose it's nice to have guests around. Before all this, I mean. Do you remember even having guests? How many people used to live in this house, Quessy? I don't know. Me neither. Long silence, neither, and a series of odd little wet sounds. What are you doing? Sorry, should I stop? I didn't say stop. You hear grateful sighs, a giggle, then a loving moan. You quickly pull me down before you hear any more. Wow. That's that changed quickly. Alright, I won't skip any more. Wow. Ooh, woo. You get the trumpet. Old man's voice echoes from the other end. Hello, hello, can anyone hear me? I don't know where I am, please, it's cold. Who is that speaking? I can't see anything, I can't feel my body. Is anyone there? Hello? Please, if anyone's there, say something. First you hear a hissing, and then the tune that Alpha hummed. A gentlest voice announces with mechanical regularly. 6163 break 526 Alder Bantam 2 break 46. This must be the king's message. You scribble down everything you can, then replace the trumpet. Got it. A whirlwind of noise, chattering voices, scratches of a song, weird mechanical screeches. At one point you hear your own name. You hurry to replace the trumpet. That's it. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. After nightfall. Really? Okay. There's no athletic skills, there's no point running there. Wait a minute, where are we? Oh, okay, we're here. This is not what I meant to be. Grow back! All against force, you'd have a pencil. Yeah, where you'd map out like a map on graph paper. I think I might leave it there. Feels like a decent stopping point. I can just feel like I'm losing the thread of things a bit. Like I know what I need to do, but I'm thinking, should I do this or should I do that or should I do that? And I ain't doing nothing. So it's probably time to. You know, it's been 3 hours. We've done quite a bit. We've completed more of the main quest, which is neat. Let's actually check that real quick. Yeah, so the only one we need now is at the Endless Realm. The only thing that we've got in the Endless Realm is this, the Madness of the King. So next session we might finish the Endless Realm. Seems that way, doesn't it? But yeah, it's annoying that I need some alchemical ingredients for stuff, but is the way it is. So yeah, let's save it there. Let's stop this. And yeah, we can call it there, I think. So, thank you everyone. Appreciate the time and attention you have spent with me. As always, it's been a pleasure. If you're watching the vid on YouTube, cheers very much. See you next time. Toodaloo.